Recording.
Hey guys, it's Alan, the Fireman 1028, and today we are on a little test ride. Test ride of a 2010 Honda Shadow RS. Now the RS is what Honda calls the retro standard. Retro standard meaning it's doesn't have forward pegs, they're right up and down. More of kind of a Sportster look, and I'm out taking a little test drive. I'm just outside of Sumter, South Carolina, and I'm burning my ass up. It's about 100 degrees and it's all kinds of hot. So down here, meeting a really cool guy, looking at this bike, really good price, taking it for a test ride. If it all works out, we're going to buy this bike, one, to make some content on, but two, to add to our rental fleet on Rider Share, Eagle Share, and Twisted Road. Just a really cool, 750cc bike, and let's do a quick walk around while we're looking at it here. And again, I need to get on the road because I'm hot. Wish it didn't have this windshield on there, which is a really nice looking windshield. You see the Honda, the 2010 was the first year that Honda went to the fuel injection on the bikes. And, with the radiators, they kind of stick out, but they're semi-integrated, really doesn't look bad. Big old air cleaner sticking off the side. But, it is what it is. Again, you see the mid pegs on here. Stock pipes, which actually I like because they're not that loud. The only other option is a Cobra pipe, and it's way too loud. The bike is actually in really good condition, except for one thing here. We got a dent on the tank, which the guy bought it that way. It is what it is. I'll see if I can find us another tank. If not, to repair this one. So let's throw our gloves on. Let's go for a ride, and let's talk about the Honda Shadow 750 RS. It is hot. The seat is already hot. Holy moly, it's hot. Again, it's 100 degrees. No lie, 100 degrees. All right. Let's roll out. Now, again, there's really no side roads here to speak of. It's all just highway. We may find us a little road to go down on the side just to kind of give us a little something, something. Oh yeah. So I'm not new to Honda Shadows. I've had 3 or 4 over the years, and actually a 2007 Honda Shadows C2 was one of my first was my first big motorcycle. So I'm not unfamiliar to the Shadow line, and actually I think it might have actually been a 2010. We'll go on this side road here. A 2010 Honda Shadow RS, as a matter of fact. And love the bike, and the one thing I really remember about it was that it was the most uncomfortable seat in the history of the world. And it's really mainly from the upright seating position. And the mid pegs. So you're really stuck in one position. And the seat's uncomfortable. The pegs are mid, so your knees are kind of sitting up high, which again, it gives it a very kind of sporty, kind of standard feel. The brake pad, the rear brake you can see right here, it does stick up real high, so your foot's actually kind of sitting on it at all times. We can adjust that and lower that down a little bit to make it where you're not holding down your rear brake at all times and wearing out your drum brake. But this bike, it honestly, if it wasn't for this dent on the tank, it would be in pristine conditions. There's not a spot of rust on here. Usually this triple tree clamp is already starting to oxidize everything else. This thing is in perfect shape. The engine's nice and smooth. It goes to the gears perfectly. It only has 3,473 miles. This bike is basically new. So we're going to pick it up for a really good price. I can already tell you I'm going to buy the bike. We're going to pick it up for a really good price. And like I said, we're going to make content with it. We're going to do some commuting videos. Hell, I might even try to take it off-road and see what it'll do. But mainly buying it to add to our rental fleet. It's more of a, honestly, I hadn't had a cruiser in years. So having an inexpensive, mid-sized cruiser would be a nice addition to the fleet here. Actually, we're going to pull over right here. Again, I don't know these roads. Again, it's literally, last looked at my truck, it was 100 degrees. it's hot up in here. So let's stand back. Let's take a look at our Honda Shadow RS. Now the RS, like I said, it's the only one that actually has chain drive. It's the only one that has the mid pegs. It's got a lot smaller fuel tank, so it's more, not necessarily a styling exercise, but a, it's just got a steeper rake on it too. So it's more standard than it is cruiser. So, and that's where the RS comes from, retro standard. But again, it's in great shape. Again, if it wasn't for the tank, it'd be perfect. It literally would be perfect. Really cool guy. He's a fireman here locally in Sumter. And, I mean, just a really cool guy. And we started talking, just kind of talking fire service, because that was, I used to do that, the Fireman 1028. And, again, the bike's in perfect shape. So we're going to go take it for another little ride. Again, this was more of just a first ride. As a matter of fact, I even want to get a picture of it. Standing right here. Look at that. Yeah. I got sweat running down my butt, crack. So I want to keep moving. That windshield, really, could do without that windshield this time of year, but it's a really nice quick connect. That might be a Memphis Shades windscreen. Super simple bike. I mean, you got one gauge right here, you got some idiot lights, and that's it. Nothing else on the controls, high beam, low beam, turn signal, horn, that's it. The 745cc V-twin, Honda liquid cooled V-twin, is a great motor. These motors, not a ton of horsepower, but they produce really good torque. And, they're very ubiquitous engines. Let's get on it. It's not going to win any drag races. It'll get 0 to 60, I don't know, 6.5 seconds, which is fine, which is plenty. Again, this is not a muscle bike. This is not a sport bike. It's a standard cruiser. At 55, 60 miles an hour, this thing is more than happy. It'll do faster. I mean, let's try it. Let's do 70. And again, I'm wearing a dual sport helmet. The hair is hitting me right on my visor, so that's not really helping. There's 70 right there. There's 75. There's 80. I mean, it'll do anything on the interstate that you want it to do. Honda always has really good mirrors. This is just a cool little standard bike. Heck yeah. And again, we're picking it up for an absolute steal. And he just bought it. His dad told him not to, told him to buy something bigger. And 2 months later, he's like, I should have bought something bigger. So I love these bikes. I absolutely love this. The white has kind of a pearlescent look to the tank there. Again, I got to adjust that brake lever because my foot's resting on that rear brake, which is not ideal. Now, do I have to stop? Woo! Good Lord, it's hot. So again, it'll cruise 60 miles an hour, 65. I feel a little bit of vibration through my feet, but nothing terrible. It's actually got really good ground clearance, so you'd be amazed what these little bikes will do on a twisty road. It looks absolutely awesome. And again, this white color's got a little bit of pearlescent in it, which is a really cool look, and it's going to be a pain in the ass to match up if I have to have it repainted. Let's just put it this way: if I bought a new tank, I'd pay for the tank what I paid for the bike. Now look it up, and you can kind of do those numbers yourself. So again, it's showing 70, 75. This thing's doing this no problem at all. Pull the throttle. I mean, it's not a jolt of power, but it'll move and it'll get out of its own way. So, all right, guys. So that's it. That is the first ride of this 2010 Honda Shadow 750 RS. Thank you guys for watching. Roll Tide. God bless, and remember, tomorrow needs you. Thank you, guys. Oh, like, comment, subscribe. I forgot all that stuff. Like, comment, subscribe. Please do that. That really helps. See you guys.